Welcome to day 9 of our object-oriented programming course. Today we will be diving into the concept of method overriding and the use of the super keyword. Let's start by understanding what method overriding is. In object-oriented programming, method overriding occurs when a subclass provides its own specific implementation of a method that is already defined in its superclass. Essentially, we are replacing the inherited method with your own customized version. This allows us to modify or extend the behavior of an inherited method without changing the original class. Here are some key points to keep in mind about method overriding. The method signature, name, return type and parameters must remain the same. Overridden methods should have the same or greater level of accessibility in the subclass. Static methods cannot be overridden. Using the at the rate override annotation helps ensure that the method is correctly overridden, reducing errors. There are several benefits to method overriding. First, it allows for customization. Subclasses can modify inherited behavior to better suit their needs. Second, overriding provides flexibility as subclasses can adopt while still following the parent class interface. Finally, overriding supports dynamic dispatch, meaning the method call is resolved at runtime, making your programs more flexible. Next, let's talk about the super keyword. In object-oriented programming, the super keyword is used to refer to the parent class. It allows subclasses to call methods and constructors from their parent class, even if those methods are overridden in the subclass. For example, if we want to invoke a method from the parent class inside an overridden method, you can use super.methodName to do so. Let's take a look at an example to illustrate overriding and the use of the super keyword. Consider the superclass animal that has a method called sound. The subclass dog overrides this method but also wants to call the parent's sound method before adding its own behavior. In this case, it uses the super keyword. Now let's test these classes in the main program. If we create an instance of dog and call the sound method, it will first call the animal's sound method through super and then add its behavior. Now, now that we have covered the basics, let's put our understanding into practice. Here's an exercise for you. Create a class called vehicle with a method called start engine. Then create two subclasses car and motorcycle and override the start engine method in each class. Don't forget to use super to call the parent class method. Let's take a look at the expected output from our exercise. In the main program, create instances of car and motorcycle. When you call the start engine method, you should see the following output. Vehicle engine started, car engine started, motor engine started. This shows how the subclass can customize the behavior of the parent class while still retaining some of the original functionality. To summarize today's lesson, method overriding allows subclasses to provide their own implementation of a method defined in the superclass. The super keyword is used to access parent class methods or constructors from the subclass. Method overriding provides flexibility, customization, and dynamic dispatch, making it an essential concept in object-oriented programming. This concludes day 9 of our course on object-oriented programming. Make sure to practice overriding methods and using the super keyword in your projects. We will continue building on these concepts in the coming days. See you next time.